5 clothes items I only wore after moving to America. Gonna be interested to see what kind of clothes he started wearing after moving there. Already, I ain't gonna lie, he looks American with like the red flannel and the baseball cap. But yeah, let's check this out and jump straight into this.
It's sort of my little way of becoming American from the waist down. Hello, I'm Lawrence, and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain
Big jump from this to that.
and America lost in the pond, and one of those memos pertains to clothes, the things that we wear to stay warm and to also stop our bits and bobs from showing. And since moving to the United States, it's very much become part of my awareness that people in the United States dress differently to how I would have done back home, and certainly how all of my friends and family do. Some of those don't even wear clothes. I'm lying. We're very shy about that. That's the French. We're going to Paris in the summer,
Okay.
so I'll be sure not to pack anything.
Okay,
But in
nice.
the United Kingdom, of course,
A
all
lot
we
of people in France just walk around just naked.
wear is tweed and top hats. That's a stereotype. We don't actually do that. We wear regular clothes. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's if you see British people on television, then
How
their
different
clothes
can
are
it be?
probably indicative of the kinds of things we actually do wear in the UK. Unless you're the Doctor, nobody dresses
Right.
quite like her. But she's from Gallifrey, so it doesn't really count. Anyway, American clothes are very slightly different. Some
Baseball
clothing
cap.
differences here are governed by sports or the way you sleep or just how
Jersey.
you navigate
Right.
weather. And so without further ado, as spring is upon us, here are 5 clothing items I only wore after moving to the United States.
Right, let's see it. Please do it in the first outfit that he was wearing. Like, he looked very American. Oh, wait, I already see baseball cap, of course. I love baseball caps.
Oh,
Love 'em.
yes. Look at this. I look like a truck driver from a 1980s movie or a baseball player, because that's what this is. It's a baseball cap. And
like
because we don't
baseball
have the
caps.
game of baseball in the UK, these aren't as popular over there. And I never wore one. That's a lie. I did once wear that Lightwater Valley hat. It was big, orange and bright. But I was a child. It was to help locate me if I got lost.
You know, I see baseball caps and I wear baseball caps all the time. But I suppose when you compare it to America, it won't be anywhere near as
And to look
much.
cool. I didn't ever achieve that, unfortunately. I had a tie-dye t-shirt. I think all children aged 12 did in the 90s. But this baseball cap
I remember wearing a tie-dye top. Why did my parents ever let me wear it? Why did my parents... I seen pictures of me in it back in the day. I was like 16, like 15, 16. Oh,
has quite a lot of meaning to me. Firstly, it's a St. Patrick's
I did
Day
look good.
baseball cap that I purchased, I think, last year or the year before. But also, of course, it's Chicago-based. And the reason
Oi,
that
oi.
this is personal for me is that I moved to Chicago just before the Cubs won the World Series, and I was actually in Wrigleyville the night it happened.
Oh, wow.
And it was crazy and meant I didn't have a baseball cap then. I needed to stay neutral in case there were any opposition fans in and around, although they would have been beaten to death. I'm not saying that baseball fans are murderous. I know what it's like when people have had beers at a sporting event.
oh yeah, it gets wild. Oh, it gets wild.
That magnitude. Anyway, baseball caps are something that I've come to wear if I'm going casual and it's the summer months or the spring
Right.
months and the sun is out and
Bad hair day.
otherwise shining in my eyes. Although that doesn't
For me,
typically
every day.
happen here in Chicago, where there's lots of cloud cover. And in that respect, it is a lot like England, and in that respect only. Something that I wouldn't
with
wear in the
clouds?
summer months is our next entry. It's also something that I never wore in England.
Flannel shirt.
Yes, now look at me. I definitely look like that.
Do you know what? I actually just think I'm American because I have a couple flannel shirts and I don't wear them like that. I wear like a flannel shirt with a plain white top underneath. So if you go on my Instagram, you'll probably see it. But yeah,
Sort of stereotypical truck driver from an 80s film. My name is probably Gus or something.
you definitely don't see them as much as you do in America because I've seen movies, documentaries and stuff like that in shows. And there's a lot of flannel shirts. There's not that many in the UK. You will see them every now and
like
again.
that. But this plaid or flannel shirt is something that I took to wearing one Christmas when a family member bought it for me. And I didn't have the heart to say no. I mean, I wish I had, but it was good in those winter months, you know, when you didn't really care what anyone thought of you.
Right.
Because they all look ridiculous too. And it kept you warm. It does that. I mean, under these hot lights, I'm absolutely sweating right now, but I'll continue because I'm a pro. And, you know, it's not really the
Professional.
kind of shirt that's popular in Britain, mainly because we don't have cowboys. But Amy Pond did wear one in Doctor Who. There's another Doctor Who reference. What's going on? Is it? I'm just trying to be
Doctor Who is such a good show, man.
in vogue, I think, with the trending terms right now. Just for the record, she wasn't wearing one the day I met her, and yes, I've heard the lost in the pond jokes before. And so, this is still the time of year you might wear them. You could even be wearing them going into spring, but certainly wouldn't recommend wearing them much beyond then, especially because, as I've established before, it gets very hot and humid in the Midwest. Right. And because of that, I also wouldn't wear our next entry beyond winter.
Pajamas. Huh?
Okay, I'll be honest with you. Growing up in the United Kingdom, I did wear pajamas when I was a child. Because I perceived it as something thereafter that only children did. And so I got out of it and started sleeping in my boxers.
Same. But then again, like, I feel like girls in the UK wear pajamas sleeping more than men. So
until that became too much and I started sleeping like a French person sunbathes. But, and this probably lends itself to the fact that we live in the coldest place in the entire universe, and the fact that my wife's family always buy pajamas for everybody at Christmas every single year. It's getting embarrassing now. I've got about 12 pairs in that closet.
I still have some pajamas,
I'm just going to give you a quick sample
I just
of what
don't
I wear these days. It's these perfect Star Wars pants.
Wait, I actually have something like... I love Star Wars, right? So I have so many Star Wars things. I have a lot of Star Wars pajamas. I don't wear them for bed, though. Like, I'll wear them if it's cold and I just want to stick something on that isn't closed at night. But I wouldn't wear them for bed. I sleep in boxes, so...
just pajama type things. And they're kind of made of similar material, so it is very
warm.
Sometimes too warm in that room where we sometimes have to close the door because the cat will come in and scratch us otherwise and the heat just cranks up. Anyway, you didn't need to hear that. This is too much. It's good when you're being lazy and you just want to walk around in your house.
Right, yeah.
You don't have to be naked. And
to be fair, I'd be very surprised if Americans are all sleeping in pajamas, though. I feel like we all do the same. Like, let me know in the comment section. But a lot of men will sleep in boxers. I don't know many that will sleep in pajamas. Maybe if it's freezing, I don't know. I still wouldn't know. Women maybe more so will sleep in pajamas, like pajama shorts and tops, but also maybe not.
Which is particularly
it's 50-50
good when you've got
really.
People round. Much better to have people hang out than you... Never mind. And just a little word on the spelling of pajamas. Of course, in Britain, we spell it P-Y-J-A-M-A-S, whereas in America, it's P-A-J-A-M-A-S. I frankly don't care which spelling it is, although same. I did write an article about this very difference many years ago, if you would like to look into the etymology of...
Honestly, if you was going to ask me how to spell pajamas, I probably would say P-A.
That word, the link is
so
below.
I'd spell it right.
Now, sometimes if the stars align and the cat is being well behaved and we can leave the door open, it gets a bit chilly in there and I get cold feet. Not in the metaphorical sense, but in the literal sense.
Winter socks.
Of course we wear socks in the United Kingdom. I mean, who doesn't wear socks? Except the French, perpetually naked.
Bro, why are the French always naked?
But here, I've taken to wearing not just socks, but extra thick socks. And
we have that,
of course, during the winter, something that I've talked about before. I didn't think I'd need them. I didn't think I'd ever need anything quite as thick as this, but they are. They're about that thick. They are nice, I will say that. And
we have fluffy socks, big stuffy, like, we actually do have them. I don't have many pairs, but like a lot of people wear them.
Sometimes they're good to wear beyond the winter, like in the springtime, right? I'll wear them in the house, especially when the floor hasn't been cleaned and I'm too lazy to do that. It's a nice substitute for slippers. Although I do have those. I've always had slippers. But in my drawer at any one time, I do have the odd, sometimes very odd.
I don't think I've ever owned a pair of slippers.
Pair of socks. And these are literally odd. Not sure what happened with those. Sometimes that will happen, though, in my life. It's just the way I roll. But so long as they keep my feet warm, who cares if they match? No one's going to see them because you're wearing those big, hefty boots that I wear in winter.
True.
Incidentally, if you are wondering why those winter boots and the big winter jacket haven't made this list, it's because I've covered them before. I don't want to tread old ground. That was a joke about footwear. Besides, we're moving...
And I'm pretty sure people in the UK have big coats.
Away from winter. Spring is almost upon us. I mean, it is in March, technically, although I live in Chicago. So let's finish now on an item of clothing I not only wear in the winter, but when the flowers are blooming.
Right, okay.
It's not a Hawaiian shirt.
Old Navy
jeans, but not just any pair of jeans. Old Navy jeans.
We have them in the UK. Like a lot of people wear them.
I did wrestle with the idea of including my H&M pair of jeans in this very list, but there are two reasons that I didn't. Firstly, we have H&M in the UK.
Right.
Secondly, and no offense, but H&M clothes tend to fall to pieces.
Right.
If I could think of an appropriate phrase here, it might be what my British compatriots refer to as absolutely pants. I mean, I've just realised.
To be fair, the video is 5 items that he started wearing after America. So it's not means like, it doesn't mean UK don't have them. He just started wearing them.
That's literally true here. It sort of goes with the territory. But
because in the UK, we definitely wear jeans.
navy jeans, and I'm not getting paid to say this.
Even though they are slowly going out of fashion.
So don't get that idea in your head. Old Navy jeans are way better, far more durable, and they keep me warm during the... Sometimes I don't even have to double up. There are some pairs of trousers under which I will wear my cycling pants, which are very tight, especially around the legs. And you don't want to see me in those on a French beach or otherwise. And, you know, unlike the H&M jeans, Old Navy, very much an American company, San Francisco born,
right,
and is not really known in the United Kingdom. You will not find Old Navy stores out there.
Yeah, okay. I thought he meant Old Navy, like Old Navy is the color. I thought that was the color. So he actually means Old Navy jeans. I don't know what Old Navy is then. Like, we just have navy jeans,
so
right?
It's sort of my go-to. It's sort of my way, my little way of becoming American from the waist down. That's it for this episode. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know in the comments below if you're wearing clothes, or specifically what they are. That's the more important bit. And if you...
Yo, okay, yeah. Let me know in the comment section if you're wearing clothes while you're wearing. But good video, enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. If you guys enjoyed, make sure you leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more content. Live every single day on twitch.tv/LWG. If you guys want to head over there, talk to me live, get me to react to things live, you can do. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.